Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here. Welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Last video we built our vampire, which if you recall is a Gangrel. We named him Alaric, I think is how it's pronounced. And we are doing auto leveling. I don't know why it said auto level off there, but yeah, we want to do auto leveling. And we chose Alaric as a Gangrel. There he is. I don't know why he's squatting down, because Gangrel are weird. But anyway, we chose Alaric because we did it by kind of like how the Sorting Hat does it in Harry Potter, where we answer a bunch of questions and we see what we get. So just to make this playthrough a little different after having to restart this whole thing. So anyway, we have just been told to go to Santa Monica. It's weird, our quest log doesn't have anything in it. Yeah, we do have a quest technically. We need to go to Santa Monica. Sebastian LaCroix just gave it to us. And once we get there, we need to meet with somebody named Mercurio. But anyway, let's see what happens now that we're going to head out of here.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
I mean, yeah, but who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time.
Let's see. Okay, I could use the help. I don't have much time. Just give me the basics. What happened in there? I don't need anyone's help. I'm out of here. What happened in there?
Don't worry, kiddo. You'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a-wasting. You want some help or what?
Yeah, I could use the help. And it's a good idea to choose that, because if you go through this whole tutorial, you get 2 experience points for doing it.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Yeah, let's get away from that horrible place.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know? Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So what do I mean,
All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright, I won't kill him. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampiric powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Okay. Oh yeah, and L is quest log. There we go. I can't remember if this is pronounced Jihad or Jihad for beginners. Feed on the mortal around the corner and return to Jack. Oh, hello. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key, default F, when you are close. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you have begun feeding on your victim, you will see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press feed, default F again to stop feeding. Okay. Hi. Yeah, sometimes your feed attempt fails, and I completely forget what determines if your feed attempt is successful or not. That guy's obviously a blue blood, because he filled my bar completely. We'll get to blue bloods in a bit.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great, when do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color? I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good. I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm gonna live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, worthless. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A steak, only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. A shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. What the fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. Just gotta see what the ruckus is.
I can barely hear you, Jack. You do that. So, Jihad for beginners, head inside the building, meet Jack upstairs. Alright. At the bottom of your screen is the Use icon. This icon appears when you're able to use the object in front of you. Press the Use key, Default E, to use the object that it indicates. The Use icon is context sensitive. That is, it will look different depending on the object you can use, in this case a door that can be opened. Alright. Some kind of old garage. One thing about this game, you're not really going to be able to interact with too much of the stuff in the background, or too much environmental stuff. Oh, press the jump key, default space to jump onto the boxes against the wall and up to the walkway above. Okay. Your feats are the combinations of your various abilities and attributes. The higher your feats scores, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It is the combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. For example, the lockpick on the crate in front of you. You can find your feats listed on the right-hand side of your character sheet. You can pick up certain objects in the world. If you are able to pick up an object, you will see a Use icon appear for it when you are close enough and the crosshairs in the center of your screen are over it. Press the Use key, Default E, to pick up the lockpick. Okay. Item gained, lockpick. Wallet, your cash, $0. Your wallet is empty, baby. You're so broke you can't even afford to pay attention. Keyring, your keyring contains these keys, none. Lockpick, tool of the trade for locksmiths and burglars. A lockpick is used to push the pins inside a lock into their correct position until the lock is open. It takes a lot of experience to use these well. Yeah, unlike games like Fallout or Skyrim, the lockpick does not break after one use or whatever. You just, use it and you keep using it and using it and using it throughout the whole game. This is my lockpick for the game. What?
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. Sabbat? They're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh. Heads up. Back away.
Uh-oh. Why is he shooting his gun in the air? Ooh, that's pretty sweet. That's interesting. My vampire is a Gangrel, and he has supposedly a spirit wolf attack. I wonder if that dude's a Gangrel as well.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. To access your quest log, press the quest log key, default L. The quest log contains information about your quests, as well as any notes and instructions you will need to complete them. Jihad for Beginners, a vicious vampire faction known as the Sabbat, has launched an assault on the secret Camarilla gathering downtown. You and Jack are caught in the middle. To escape, you must obtain entry into the office. Okay. Just gonna hang out there. Alright. When a door is locked, you will see this use icon. Lockpicking, a combination of dexterity and security, is a feat that helps you to open locked doors with a lockpick. When you see this icon, press the use key, default E, to try to lockpick it. Once you have begun lockpicking, you will see this bar. It represents the time needed to pick the lock. If the value of your lockpicking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the lock, you will be able to pick it. Okay. Gross looking hands. Lockpicking succeeded at lock difficulty 1. Well, of course. It's the beginning of the game. What the hell was that? Oh, really? You just broke through the glass? Good job.
Shortcut.
Yep.
Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I know how to handle myself, or I had my moments. I had my moments. I'm not that confident.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I've still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 in Sacramento.
Juggling dumpsters.
And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret secret and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
Crazy that in 2023 it is still the age of cell phone cameras. What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Camarilla? So they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little, and you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Okay, area indicator. The icon to the left indicates that you are in a combat area. In a combat area, anything goes. In a masquerade area, you must respect the masquerade, and in an Elysium area, it is a vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed except blood buff while lockpicking. In Masquerade areas, breaking the Masquerade can carry dire consequences, such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 Masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed in the upper right corner of your character sheet. Okay. So let's see. Oh yeah. That's where we need to get out of. Die, My Darling. This is a real band, actually. I mean, I don't think they exist anymore, but they did exist back in 2004. When you can read a note, you will see this Use icon. Readable notes can be various items like clipboards, newspapers, and letters. To read the note, press the Use key, Default E. To return to the game after reading the note, press it again. Password Chop Shop. Wow. Okay. When you can use a computer, you will see this Use icon. Computers are often helpful in solving quests. They can hold information like emails and files, as well as control various electronic devices. Each computer will have a list of the menus and commands you can use. Many menus and commands will be password protected. Hacking, a combination of wits and computer, is a feat that allows you to hack into password protected items. You will be prompted to press Ctrl-C to attempt your hacking feat. If the value of your hacking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the encryption, you will be successful. To stop using a computer, type quit or use the escape key. Okay. What is that, a comic strip on the ground? Wow, it is. Okay. Brothers Downtown Garage. Welcome, Jack. Are you kidding me? Well, let's go to the safe menu. Passwords required to enter the subdirectory. Well, we know what the password is. We could probably hack it, but let's just use the password because we know it. Chop Shop. Unlock the safe. Safe doors are unlocked. Back to home and quit. Alright. When you approach a container, you will see this Use icon. Press the Use key, Default E, to open it. If it is locked, try your lockpick. Once opened, your inventory appears on the left side of the screen and the container's contents are on the right. Select the items with any mouse button. Okay. Chop Shop key. Key to the stairwell at the back of the Chop Shop. Sweet.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. Press the inventory key, Default I, to access your inventory. Click on the left and right arrow buttons above your inventory list with any mouse button to access different inventory categories. Keys are located in the equipment category on a keyring. Most keys, once used, will not be needed again and are removed. Some doors have magnetic locks and cannot be picked open. They must be opened with the appropriate key card. Okay, so what do we got now? Go outside and meet Jack around back. And then, yeah, here's the keyring. Your keyring contains these keys, the Chop Shop key, which is weird because it's a card. It's not an actual key. But we don't ask questions because this is 2004 video games. Uh-oh. Is he shooting at me? Oh, God. Oh, man. Hell yeah. You've been wounded by the Sabbat. This blue bar represents your current level of health. As you sustain regular damage, it will turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death and your game is over. Your health regenerates over time. When you are feeding, your health regenerates much faster. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you have sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire and supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage. Don't I know it? Okay. Well, thanks, Jack. You saved my life.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabbat vatos. Get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
Juice bags, if you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast. What exactly does that mean?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone? That seems a little, restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
Alright, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. Yeah, and just a reminder, because I'm a Gangrel, -1 on all frenzy checks. That doesn't really explain it. I am closer to the beast than any other clan, and I have a higher chance of frenzying at different humanity levels. Obviously, if my humanity's full, I'm not going to frenzy, and it's still most likely not going to frenzy in these top 3, maybe 4. But I do have a slightly higher % chance of frenzying at any level compared to any other vampire clan. So, for example, if my humanity was down to here, I might have like a 60% chance of frenzying, whereas other clans might only have like a 40% chance. So I do have to be very careful about that as a Gangrel. And there's my next quest. Feed on the bum at the bottom of the stairs. Alright. Here we go. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. The lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you will begin to lose control of your character. This is known as frenzying and may result in a Masquerade violation if you are around humans. Hi. Boy, he drained really quick. Jack wasn't lying. How on my shirt says psychosis? Oh yeah. Oh well.
Not quite as good, huh? You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Worse than a bum's neck? That scarf tasted like old gym socks.
Well, give it a try.
I'll think about it. Rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point. You will find some rats at the other end of the alley near the yellow windows. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when they see live rats being sucked on, obviously. Feed on some rats. Now, the first time I played this, I was a Ventru, so it wouldn't even give me the option to do this. Gross. Because Ventrus only feed on regular humans and up. They don't. Ventru won't even feed on bums. They might barf.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
They can be polite and pass me the salt for my rat. After tasting one of those, I don't blame them.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
Alright, go.
Gone. Sneaking, a combination of dexterity and stealth, is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak. You can crouch by pressing the crouch key, which is default control. The meter to the left indicates the proximity of your enemies and their chances of detecting you if they are looking your way. Green means you are completely safe, yellow means you might be seen, and red means they will see you if they look in your direction. An enemy's chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you are detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. Oh boy. There he is. Alright, so you can see that green with the number. There he is, so we're going to be very careful, because if we look at my character sheet, my stealth is at 0 as far as skill points spent, and then my dexterity is at 1, thankfully, so I do have a sneak of 1, thank God. Anyway, here we go. He's moving. Don't know what that explosion was, but it startled him, which is good. So I'm still in yellow, so I'm good.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
What makes you think that?
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
I'll do my best.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I was born ready. Now, I'll keep that in mind. See ya.
Go get him.
I'm on it. To engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists and then attack. To equip your fists, press the melee weapons key, which is default F1, until your fists icon is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key, default left click, initiates your attack. Your unarmed combat feat is a combination of strength and brawl. It directly affects your success in unarmed combat. There are different attacks depending on what direction you're moving when you initiate your attack. Try different combinations of moving and attacking in the upcoming battle. You can also block your enemy's attacks by pressing and holding the attack mode key, which is default tab. To put your fists away, press the holster weapon key, default H. So this is something that I personally like to fix. I might do that really fast here. Sorry if this is boring. I want to see... Hell no, because use vampire power is mouse 2, which makes the most sense to me. Yeah, I was going to say, tab is a weird key to block with, but I will go ahead and keep it that way. Alright, so we'll equip these. H holsters them, and yeah, combat is always in third person. Whoops. Whoa, bro. Oh. Kicked his butt. Tire iron. You have just picked up a tire iron. To equip this weapon, press the melee weapons key, default F1, until the tire iron icon is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key, default left click, will initiate your attack. This icon indicates the weapon that you currently have equipped. For ranged weapons, there are numbers indicating your current reserve of ammunition. Later on in the game, you will find armor to protect yourself. Equip it in the same way as the weapons by pressing the armor key, default F3, until the armor is highlighted, and then clicking the left mouse button. Okay, so we'll holster. There's the tire iron. Alright. Yeah, so I did pretty good there. I have brawl at level 1, which ups my unarmed, as you can see on the right. And then my strength is at level 2, which makes my unarmed and melee both bump up to 3. So that's pretty cool. We're doing good as far as combat. I did not mean to use blood buff there, though. That was my fault.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. Better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
Sounds like a good strategy.
Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
See ya. Alright, head downstairs and through the building, easy enough. downstairs. You mean down the ladder. Ooh. When you are in position to perform a stealth kill, you will see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. To perform a stealth kill, equip your fist or a melee weapon, crouch, and sneak up behind your victim until you see the stealth kill icon. Then press the use key, default E, or when you are on your higher stealth levels, the attack key, default left click. Okay, so we gotta sneak up behind this guy. There we go. Boom! Broke his neck. Hell yeah.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Great, just my luck. And yeah, if we go to inventory here, Tire Iron, Melee Combat Requirement 3, which I do have. Heavy Metal Blunt could be used for fixing a flat, sure. Fair enough. I don't know why I unequipped that thing. Disciplines, oh here we go. Disciplines are your vampiric powers. This icon indicates the discipline you currently have selected. There are two kinds of disciplines, passive and targeted. Passive disciplines directly affect you, and targeted disciplines directly affect your enemies. All disciplines cost a certain amount of blood from your blood pool to activate. Blood buff is another ability common to all vampires. Scroll the mouse wheel to select blood buff and use the power key, default right click, to activate it. Blood buff gives you a temporary bonus to all of your physical attributes. It is useful in a variety of situations, like picking a lock that would otherwise be too difficult. Note, in Elysium areas, you can use blood buff while picking a lock only. So yeah, we have this lock here. Now if we try to pick this with our current lock picking skill, so the lockpicking skill below the lock difficulty of 3. And in fact, my lockpicking, what is my lockpicking at? Security, it's at 2. So that's not bad. Let's blood buff. Now you can see it bumped everything up, which will, bumping dexterity, stamina, strength, all that stuff will bump the lockpicking skill. So there we go. Gangrel have 3 unique disciplines: Animalism, the supernatural control of nature; Fortitude, preternatural toughness and constitution, which my Ventru also had; and then Protean, the manifestation of different bestial abilities and forms. Fortitude is a passive discipline. It is also time-based. Once activated, pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Use of Fortitude is not a Masquerade violation. There is a Sabbat guard up ahead. Use Fortitude to armor yourself and kill him. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Fortitude and use the power key, default right click, to activate it. Fortitude is most effective when used with another weapon. After activating the discipline, equip your Tire Iron and attack him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Hello, Jack's just following us.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
If I'm not there in 10 minutes, call the president. Make your way past the Sabbat inside the building. Protean. Protean is the vampiric power manifesting different bestial abilities and forms. Protean is a passive discipline. Once you activate it, pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Use of Protean is a Masquerade violation if you are seen using it in a non-combat area. There is a guard up ahead. Use Protean to kill him. You have level 1 Protean known as Gleam of Red Eyes. Scroll the mouse wheel to select it and use the power key to activate the discipline. You will immediately gain heat vision and a bonus to wits. Equip your fists and kill the guard. Hell yeah. Oh, this is pretty sweet. I mean, This actually looks really stupid in a way, but you know, it's not awful. We're going to let protein go ahead and drain here. Effect lost, wits +1. Animalism. Animalism is the mystical vampiric power that controls nature. Animalism is a targeted discipline. The effect and its length varies with each level. Use of animalism is a masquerade violation if you are seen activating it. There is a guard up ahead. Use animalism to incapacitate him and pass by. You have level 1 animalism known as Night Wisp Ravens. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Night Wisp Ravens, place your cursor over the guard, and use the power key default right-click to activate the discipline. The guard will be distracted by a flock of mystical ravens. You can then walk past him into the next room. You have been detected by your enemy. Try again, remembering to crouch by pressing the crouch key. Use a route taking you through shadows and behind cover. Okay. Yeah, I get it, game. When you can pick up an object and throw it, you will see this use icon. To pick up an object, press the use key, default E. To throw it, press the attack key, default left click. Thrown objects make noise and can be used to distract your enemies. There is a Sabbat vampire up ahead guarding the exit. Crouch, find an object that you can pick up and throw it away from the guard to distract him. Once he is away from the exit, sneak through the room and leave. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers. Protect the neighbor. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabbat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
Huh, so what do we do?
They've probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Like the guy just snuck by? Okay. You have been given a 38 revolver. To equip it, press the ranged weapons key, default F2 until the revolver icon is highlighted, and then left click. To fire, press the attack key, default left click. Some weapons, but not the 38, have an alternate firing mode, such as automatic fire. Press the attack mode key, default tab to toggle it. Ranged combat, a combination of perception and firearms, is a feat that affects how well you shoot a gun. When you equip a gun, you will see the ranged combat cursor. Its spread and the speed at which it focuses is a direct result of the value of your ranged combat feat. There are some bottles on a crate at the end of the hall. Aim your cursor, wait for it to fully focus, and use the attack key, default left click, to fire the gun. Oh boy, alright. Ooh, everyone will die. 38 ammo, 6 rounds for your Saturday night special. Oh, nice. That's a bunch of ammo. And if we look at the 38, ranged combat requirement 4, damage potential 10, da-da-da-da-da-da. This is a cheap, small caliber handgun used by startup hoods and alleys across the country, also known as a purse gun. Okay. Oh, here's my armor, by the way. Light clothing. This is the most basic and unrestricted clothing. Examples would be t-shirts, khakis, sundresses, and pleated skirts. Okay. So we need to go F2, equip. Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't good. That ain't good. There we go, got one. Yeah, this is not going to work well because My ranged is at 2. That's not awful, and that's thanks to my perception being at 1. But you can see here's firearms. Firearms is also... Okay. So maybe it's a combination of my perception and my firearms that's giving me 2. That's not awful. Can't get out that door. Doesn't even give me the option to lockpick it, so here we go. This is awesome. Basement or ground floor? We obviously want to go to the ground floor. We're on the basement. Hey! Give me that bat. Wow. Kicked ass. Combat is not the only solution for sticky situations. You can also use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you're able to do this, your responses will show up in the different colors, and when using higher resolutions, different fonts that are indicated below. So, blue is a persuasion response, blue italics, I guess. Pink, with a little bit of cursive in italics, this indicates a seduction response. Green, bold, all caps, this indicates an intimidation response. Okay. Cool. I'm going to go back to my fists for now. That wasn't too bad. Oh, and there's Jack. That's awesome. I also got that baseball bat. What's it say for the bat? Whoops. Melee combat requirement 4. I don't have 4, I have 3, so this won't work very well for me. Once the signature crack of this equipment conjured images of America's pastime, now it has evolved into the brutal chorus of a thug song.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it. It's all over. Oh, you can see up top there, experience rewarded 2. That's what I get for doing the tutorial.
Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on, and so on, and so on.
So this is normal?
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabbat. Now, in L.A., these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
You're losing me here, Jack. I'm just gonna go,
Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you've got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... hell, you'll figure it all out.
Hopefully.
Make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
You've received 2 experience points. By pressing the character editor key default C, you can access your character sheet and spend your experience points where you see fit. Unspent experience points will stay in your available experience pool. Cool. And yeah, that's probably going to be it for now. If you'll remember, I'm not going to be spending experience. I have auto level on. So basically, the game already has decided what it's going to pump points into. It could be a discipline, it could be an ability, it could be an attribute. I don't know what. So these experience are going to stay here. There could honestly be a point where my experience keeps building and building, and I end up having like 10 or 9. And the reason being because the game has decided it wants to pump them into level 3 of Fortitude. Likewise, I may go up to like 3, and then all of a sudden they get spent because the game's decided it wants to put it in stealth. So yeah, we'll kind of see what happens. But yeah, that's the tutorial. This is my Santa Monica apartment. So yeah, this is what we'll be looking at and starting next time. Wasn't too long of a recording this time, but you know, we did the tutorial, got a grasp of the game. It just seems like a good natural point to stop, so we're going to. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this installment, and if so, I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye for now, everyone. I said bye for now, like I was going to just exit out of the menu. I don't need to do that. I just need to stop the recording. Duh. See you, everyone.